And this time I just want a personal experience from you. And we'll have fun doing it. But it's from that fun that people are going to learn. I want you to tell me the first biashara you ran for yourself. The first biashara. Young Kenyans, if you're a young Kenyan, listen to me. There are no jobs. You must create your own income. Please understand that. And don't fear to fail. Grace Washeke, my darling, how are you? What is it that you first started selling? Me, I cannot say because now, guy, if you find me personally, ask me, I'll tell you. And what was the biggest lesson you learned from that Kabiashara? A lesson you'll never forget. We are at a stage where if you're Kenyan, you must succeed. Because we are that place whereby if we do not all pull together, we'll fail as a nation. Our president must succeed. He has no choice to. He must succeed. Our governors must succeed. And you must go into business. The government then have jobs to absorb everyone. Corporates are struggling to stay afloat. So if you're young, please get a hustle. With the internet now, it's so much easier. Just get creative, please. What was your first biashara? What was the biggest lesson you learned? I want us to learn from that lesson today. Because I need young Kenyans to remove this fear of going into business out of their system. Get it out. 0711 046 105 is my number. Hit me up on X at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Maina Kageni. Hashtag is Maina and Kingangi. I'd love to hear from you. Hit me up on my fan page on Facebook. What Caliph Cairo is going through, don't let it put the fear of God into you. Did he make some mistakes? Yes, he did. Like every young person will. By the way, you will make mistakes. It's not that you will. But we need you. So give me a call. What was your first biashara? How did you stumble? Who did you mess up? What lesson did you learn? And are you still there? Let's talk, huh? What biashara have you started? And what's the harshest lesson you learned? Yesterday as I watched going through Mpashogram, and they actually published the Caliph Cairo story. And I consciously just went through the comments. And there was so much fear amongst young people who had wanted to do something, but then they saw, these are the kind of problems I'm going to encounter. Governor Kauho, good morning, saying, I was hawking socks in Juja. The lessons I learned is, when you start winning, shut your mouth. Privacy is power. And avoid a lot of female energy. That's consumerism. Abel Kibet, good morning. Saying, my advice is take care of suppliers' money. What is not yours is not yours. Grow your small commission to your investment over time. And a lot of young people, what they do not do is reinvest. Reinvesting is very important. What do you do? In any biashara, you have to reinvest. In my social media marketing business, I have to reinvest. I have to make sure my crew have got the best gadgets and devices. Because then you don't spend crazy amounts on creating content. Personal lesson 2. What lesson have you learned that you can share with young people today? That's my question. Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, now
Eh.
I got employed at 22 years
Yeah.
as an accountant.
Yes.
I resigned at 24.
You resigned at 24.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I started a consulting firm in accounting.
Eh.
At that point, I also started selling Mitumba shoes.
Hey. Uh-huh.
Yeah, from Gikoba,
Yes.
sending them to village, doing all those stuff.
Yeah.
Later,
Eh.
my consulting firm would help me here in Fair.
Yeah.
I started a car wash.
Yeah, a guy. Uh-huh.
It failed terribly. I could even wash the cars myself.
Yeah.
It failed terribly. I started a butchery. I had a butchery in town. in CBD. Now I have friends who would come eat all the chickens I had at my invite, So I realized it's not working when I couldn't pay the supplier for the meat, 100,000, the employees. Yeah. I had to shut it down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would later improve on my consultancy firm, do the, do better,
Yes, yes.
go back to school
Yeah.
and all those stuff,
Yes.
I even have a pool table in town. In fact, I realize doing better than the other businesses. Yeah,
You've got.
because I don't have to be there to manage it.
Do you still have the pool table?
Imagine.
Oh Lord! So which businesses are you running right now? Which ones are still surviving?
So what? Sorry, which one of it is surviving?
Which businesses are still surviving today?
The consultant is surviving well.
Uh-huh.
Because I went back, did master's integration and all those stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm able to consult well.
Yes.
But what I've learned all those years is, number one, if a young person has a career which can self-employ them,
Yeah.
the money that their parents spent, to educate them is enough capital
Yes.
to start them off.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't look far, like I don't have money or capital to start.
Yes.
Because that paper you have from the college,
Yeah.
and again, this is why we should encourage young men to do courses that can self-employ them,
Yes.
especially the technical courses.
Okay, so you have the consultancy and the pool table.
Yes, and pool table, it does well. I mean, I don't supervise it.
Amazing.
Yeah. In fact, I would start several of those businesses.
Yeah.
But I have also learned that sometimes you start a business because you're passionate about it,
Yes.
yet it is not a business.
That's true.
So people who benefit more are the ones you've employed, because at the end of the day you'll pay
get
them and
paid.
they'll go,
They'll get
and you'll
paid.
be left without anything.
Never confuse a passion for a business unless they make
Exactly.
sense, both of them at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
and the carriage issue, for instance,
Yeah.
from where I sit,
Yeah.
sometimes it's no different from people who sell a land or
Yeah.
houses,
Yeah.
because the challenge you get with customers putting large deposits,
Yeah.
when you confuse customers' deposits with profits.
That's the problem. That's where it begins.
Exactly, because if you spend 200,000 or 500,000 from a customer deposit and your profit was 100 G,
Yeah.
you will never recover.
That's true.
So even if you're doing business, please
Yeah.
have a small way of managing and knowing how much is your profit. Separate it from yourself.
Amen.
Separate your passion from your business.
Amen.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Then let us encourage our young people to do courses that can self-employ them. Right now, if you said our kids to do the business management,
Yeah.
HR, those stuff will mess them up.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Because there are no jobs
That's
to
the-
absorb them.
There are no jobs. There are people with masters without jobs in the same career. You are starting a diploma. They'll have a long way to go. Send them to technical colleges. They'll start a shop for electricals
Yeah.
and the electricians. I mean, we can do better that way.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome and have a
Asante
lovely
sana.
day.
Have a nice weekend. My God, those are pearls of wisdom. Those are pearls of wisdom. If you're young and you're listening, please pay attention. Take notes. You learn from people's experiences this morning. Which biashara did you do that you said, guy, hisi guzi tena? Keep calling about businesses for young people. If you don't go into business, you'll be left behind. There's such a shortage of jobs in Kenya, even the government is actively exporting labor. Sometimes that degree is not going to come through for you. And don't fear. You will make mistakes. Not you might, you will. But you've just got to chin up, keep your head down, be disciplined, be consistent. Na usikule pesa ya customer. That's what I'm learning so far. What have you learned? Biggest lesson from biashara you've opened. Hello.
Fine, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, umenikumbusha mbali.
Kwa nini?
2018 after post-election, niliuza mandizi Jogoo Road.
Ati?
Mandizi.
2008.
Yes, 2008, niliuza mandizi Jogoo Road. Ikatoka hapo nikaenda nikauza Machicha Breweries. Nikatoka hapo nikaenda nikauza mayai.
Mayai.
Right now what I'm doing, I have a annual turnover of 60 to 100 million.
Oh my God, wow. So hold on.
I've learned,
yes, please tell me what you've learned, because you're the example we need.
Yeah, competitors can be you can work with your competitors and they can also work against you.
Yeah.
You're not the first person in business that you come in with a very big kipupa.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the only one who knows to do these things. Stop that.
Yeah.
Learn from what competitors are doing. Even if you're coming in with a new idea, don't try that you're trying to outshine them.
Yeah.
Number 2, learn to know what is your capital.
Yeah.
When I was doing the poultry business, sorry to say, I had a loan.
Yeah.
And it reached a point I could not be able to finance the loan because kuku zilikuwa zinakula almost 15 bags in a day.
Yeah.
It reached a point I could not sustain that.
Yeah.
Magonjwa zikakuja, blah, blah, blah. So many stories.
Yeah.
Learn to know what is your capital. You may end up doing a deal. You are not making anything, but that deal will open for you for tomorrow. Big mistake is you go drink beer with somebody's capital.
Yeah.
That will come and haunt you back.
Yeah.
Your pesa yako ni gani? I'm not refusing with Karif, the way he's doing with now online version.
Yeah.
The brand, Karif by himself is a brand.
Yeah.
For him, let him continue that, but he needs to do behind the scene.
Yeah.
Siri zake amke chini ya maji. Sio kila wakati akifanya kitu we need to know.
Announce.
Yes, there are some big series za biashara. I'm sorry to say, competitors wake hapo ndio wamekuja wakamgonga.
Yes.
KRA itamfuata juu ya hiyo.
Yes.
For example, me where I am, nilitumiwa KRA, nikatumiwa TK, nikatumiwa Kenya Railways, nikatumiwa Kenha, Kanjo. But finally, I learned my steps. Grow small.
Yeah.
You're not the first person in the industry.
Yeah.
Always respect those people who you met.
You met there. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Was it one deal that made the big difference for you, or was it very gradual?
Hey, small. Hey.
Because
when I realized now what I was doing then was not making.
Yeah.
I ventured into the business I'm doing today.
Yeah.
And I started small. Actually, professionally I'm an accountant, but in terms of what I'm doing, it's totally different. But I had to start small. I had to learn from my competitors. I had to learn from my colleague staff. Nilikuwa nabeba mabattery.
Yeah.
This is kupandisha kwa ghorofa juu. I had to learn. I was consistent with what I was doing. But right now,
Yeah.
I think on my payroll, I have more than 60 guys.
And you're turning over 100 million, Bob.
Yes.
You are a person after my own heart.
Wow.
Thank
Now,
you.
let me tell you,
Yeah.
you do as your corporate. Very sorry to say, I was once employed and I will never be employed again.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you. I resigned on 28th February after I received paycheck yangu because I was not able to pay bill. The business was growing and my big boss was not seeing it. But I was seeing it. I decided, let me go and do my own thing. Again, biashara iko na wenyewe. Si kila mtu tu unakuja unaenda kulala unataka kuamka saa 4 ya usiku mchana and you think you're still in business.
That's
Still
true.
amka 3 a.m.
Okay.
Those are the fights. Those are the struggles. You go do your morning meetings by 8, you're done. Right now, actually, I've already finished my meeting. By the time you were calling, I was driving and I was doing some morning meetings. I'm going to visit my customers.
Wow.
It's all about sacrifice also.
You know what? Keep in touch with me
Yes, ma'am.
because I'd like to learn more about your biashara
Yes.
and I'd like us to do something for the young people of Kenya.
Welcome. We're more than ready.
Okay, please inbox me on Instagram, tafadhali, eh?
Sawa,
I'd more than appreciate it. But thank you so much, and my God, I'm so happy to hear from you this morning, huh?
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, my brother. Oh my God, what a story. What a story. Are you taking notes? Are we taking notes? I have learned so much from that gentleman. Have the final word, huh? Young Kenya, if you don't go into business, we are finished as a country. And I'll tell you that for free. You're never gonna find 5 million shillings to start a business. Start with 5 G's. Got a cousin of mine who's a billionaire by now, but he had one motto he lived by. And even before he started his business, he told me, Maina, all I've got to do to be a millionaire is find something that'll make, my margin is 1,000 bob, and I said it to 1,000 people. I'll be a millionaire. Aki, if you know the companies he owns, it's just that I can't say them here. What have you learned from this morning's conversation? Hello.
Maish,
Hey, good morning.
bro, good morning. Hata sikuwa nadhani utashika hii simu.
Imeishika.
Very encouraging this morning, bro.
Yes, it is, huh?
Let me tell you this, huh?
Yeah.
Never see a man fall and you laugh.
Yeah.
Always learn.
Never see a man fall and you laugh. When you
Never see a man fall. Today, if anything happens to you, minor today,
yeah.
the only thing I will do is to be able to learn a few things from that.
Yeah.
Whatever Khalif has gone through
Yeah.
is just what has just happened. But the only thing is, when you fall, you just wake up, dust yourself, and move on. Huh?
Yeah.
I run a business called Vegas Heat Graphics. Huh?
Yeah.
We design, print, and brand.
Yeah.
Small jobs are there
Yeah.
that can be able to earn someone as little as 300 or 200 shillings in a day.
Yeah.
But you see, when you walk around, you always find young men saying, hakuna kazi, hakuna kazi.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you will wake up, ukitembea kwa barabara, utampata pale atakwambia nitoe kwa block, nipe 50.
Yeah.
See, the business is growing. It's not that it's been there for long. Huh?
Yeah.
We don't have enough capital and the machinery that we require for this business. Huh?
Yeah.
But we try every day to see how we can be able to make ends meet.
Amen.
And minor, we are really trying out idea like young people.
Yeah.
And I will tell you this, a person like me needs a person like you.
Yeah.
To only speak about what I do so that at the end of the day I can manage to get bread.
Yes.
I want to encourage each and every young man who's outside there.
Yeah.
Jump into the swimming pool or the river, swim,
Yeah.
sink,
Yeah.
learn,
Yeah.
and move up and know that this is what happens when you do this. You cannot sit at the end of the bank being scared and having fears to say that I don't know what's going to happen. Life is not like that.
That's true.
We sink in, we learn, and we move on.
I love that advice.
Minor?
Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
I will give you
Yes.
2 posts a week for 1 month for free on my platforms. Is that okay?
Minor, you don't know what that will do. Minor, that will take my business to the next level. Right? Let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
We may not have each and everything that we require to do our business, but we try to make sure that we get to acquire the little that we can to make our day end at the end of the day. And this is what I need.
Yeah.
You do that for me, that is enough. I don't need anything else.
I'll give you 2 posts a week on Facebook, on Instagram, and on X.
Yes.
And on TikTok as well. So inbox me on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Let's get the conversation going with my team. Sawa?
I will do that with my brand page.
Yeah.
It's been good talking to you today.
Thank you very much.
Have a blessed one.
Amen. A big lesson there. When you see a man fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. If you're a young Kenyan, jump into the swimming pool. You will learn to swim when you're there. Oh wow, what a morning.